This is News with the Disney Dude. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content, and please hit that thumbs up if you like the video. Here now is the news for Monday, November 10th of 2025. More than 460 flights have been canceled or delayed at Orlando International Airport due to the government shutdown. They are planning on reopening part of the government. So hopefully this won't last too much longer. But just keep in mind that your flight to and from Orlando may be canceled or may be delayed. So hopefully they can get all this settled and everything. I don't want people coming in the comments and commenting on this. This is not a political show. This is a Disney news YouTube channel. So please don't come in with all of your, comments about politics and all that garbage. This is news, so we have to report on it. But please don't come in and say political things, because that's not what this YouTube channel is for. But this is news. We have to report. I have to report on it. Just please keep in mind that if you are watching this from another state, thinking about coming to Walt Disney World or Universal or whatever, your flight may be canceled or delayed. But again, hopefully we're nearing the end of the shutdown. Fingers crossed. So hopefully not too much more. Hopefully not too much longer. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is now closed for its 2D conversion at Walt Disney World. It's going to be reopening on Friday, November 14th. I will be going a day later on November 15th. So keep your eyes open for that. Keep your eyes open for that ride, that POV ride. But I think this is great. The number one complaint that I see from people about Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is, the 3D and the motion sickness and everything. So I'm glad that they're redoing this, and it's not just the 2D conversion. They're enhancing the sets. They're enhancing a lot of other stuff in the ride, and I think in the queue as well. So we're just we're just gonna have to wait and see what they do. But I think this is great. I really think this is great. I think that the 3D kind of was like, it's. I think it would be. I always said that it would have been a little bit better of a ride without the 3D, because wearing the 3D, wearing the 3D glasses was like, you couldn't appreciate the you couldn't appreciate the physical sets. So I'm glad that they're getting rid of this. Remy's not my favorite ride in the world, but, again, I've been over this already. It's, in my opinion, it's kind of a little bit step above Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but not really, because Remy doesn't have audio animatronics. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway does. But Remy's Ratatouille Adventure doesn't. But, I am glad that they're doing this. This is going to make a lot of people happy, and a lot of people are not going to be able to go on this ride because they're getting rid of the 3D. Jennifer Goodwin announces opening of Zootopia Better Together at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I have been to the show. I've seen it. I've recorded my honest review of it. So you can watch that. I haven't been able to put the video up on YouTube yet because of the copyright. So hopefully I hear that they are releasing the music on November 21st. So hopefully by then I'll be able to put up the video. But right now I can't because I would, it's copyrighted and I would be getting into a lot of trouble on YouTube for uploading that. So once the copyright kind of gets cleared and everything gets settled, then I can put up the video. I appreciate your patience for that, because I don't want to get thrown off of YouTube for, uploading content that, may get, deleted. All right. So I thank you for your patience. Another of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party dates have now sold out. Only 4 dates remain. So if you haven't bought your ticket yet, I would seriously consider buying it now. There's only 4 of them left as of recording this video. So if you want to attend Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, I would get on there like sooner rather than later, because otherwise it'll be sold out for the year. Disney's Typhoon Lagoon is closed due to cold weather. We're having some very unseasonably cold weather right now. We don't usually get this until like January. So it helps out our hurricane season. So, just keep that in mind that the water parks are going to be closed until it gets a little bit warmer outside. Okay, here we go. A Lyft driver pepper sprays woman, has Epcot cakes and hands thrown at him. You can read the full report on this. This is crazy. I mean, the passenger was already kind of belligerent, and the Lyft driver was kind of hesitant about taking this person where they needed to go, and unfortunately this happens. Man, this is crazy. This is getting really, really crazy and out of hand. If you're having a dispute with somebody, please don't pepper spray them. That's the moral of the story. Okay, that's the moral of the story, is don't pepper spray them, please. And now on to some more some more bad news. Some Florida men have been arrested for driving up to 144 miles per hour on Walt Disney World property. So, in case you don't know, as soon as you cross over the arches of Walt Disney World, the speed limit is 50 miles per hour. That is a 50, not 144 miles an hour. One of the one person said they were late for work, which, I would assume he works at Walt Disney World. I have no idea. And these were two separate instances. So, it was, man, please do not speed on Walt Disney World property, all right? They set the 50 miles an hour speed limit for a reason, all right? So, please, don't be like Cruella de Vil and speed through, the property, because you're gonna get caught. you're gonna get caught. This is much different than driving like on the interstates, because chances are you can probably outrun the police on the interstates. On Walt Disney World property, you're not. You're eventually going to run out of road somewhere, okay? You're going to run out of road somewhere. So, if you think you're going to outrun the police, you're not. You're not going to outrun them. So, I kind of hate to be that person, but, man, that's crazy. That and the Lyft story, people are just getting crazier and crazier. I don't know what's going on with people, but can we please go back to normal? Can we please go back to normal? All right. Can we just enjoy our vacations, or us annual pass holders, can we just enjoy the day without people ruining it for everybody? Please? Disney Villains Parade took place before Mickey's Once Upon a Time Christmas Time Parade at the Magic Kingdom. They are advertising this Disney Villains Land. They know that this is going to be the most popular, probably one of the most popular lands at Walt Disney World, much less the Magic Kingdom. So Disney is going to market it. They're going to market it any way they can. So, I think that's great. They're probably not going to do this again. Who knows? They may or may not. I don't know. But, that was great. I really wish I would have been there to see it, but I didn't get to go, so I didn't get to see it. Because that's a parade float that you usually only see at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So that was weird and crazy, and man, that was really cool. that was really cool to see in the daytime, because you don't get to see that in the daytime. Frozen Holiday Surprise returns to the Magic Kingdom for the 2025 holiday season. So, at this point, I wish they would just get rid of it. Ever since they got rid of the dream lights, so for those of you that don't know, so when at the end of the show, when Elsa used to light up the castle, they used to hang dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of lights on Cinderella Castle. And at night, they would all, she would use her icy snow powers, light up the castle, and all of Cinderella Castle would illuminate with this, the lights were white, so it looked like she, covered the entire castle with ice. It was gorgeous. It was gorgeous, and it was that wow moment, and it was spectacular. It was spectacular. Every single time that she lit up that castle, it was like everybody would just go, "Oh my God, that is awesome. That is awesome." And then sometime after COVID, they decided not to bring them back. And I think that was a real shame. That was a real shame, because now they're using projections to light up the castle, and there's no wow moment. There is no more wow moment. It's just, I sat there and I watched that last year, and, I was waiting for that wow moment, to be like, oh, wow, that is, because I was like, what are they going to do? Are they going to have, projection lights on the castle and, kind of make it look like the dream lights and everything? Nope. It looks bad. It looks really, really bad. Normal guests not going to notice it. They're going to be like, oh, wow, that's really cool. But to us park people, we're like, why did you get rid of the dream lights? Why did you get rid of the dream lights? I keep hearing conflicting stories about, people didn't want to see a crane at the Magic Kingdom putting up the lights, but I mean, people were complaining that it was ruining their pictures and everything, but it was like, come on. I mean, it was worth it. It was worth it to have those lights on Cinderella Castle year after year after year after year after year. And then people were like, I don't want that crane in my picture, and blah, 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 blah. And whether it was because of that or whether it was because Disney didn't bring it back after COVID, I don't know. But that's a shame. That is a shame, because now it's just blah. Now it's just bleh. Now it's bleh. And it's like, oh, okay, that's all she does. That's okay. That's okay. It's not great. So, again, average guest isn't going to notice it. They're not going to miss anything. But to us hardcore fans, we're like, why couldn't you bring back the dream lights? Why couldn't you bring those back? Guests complained that, they're having their pictures ruined because of that crane. Big deal. Big deal. You're Disney. Quit sucking up to those people and say, you know what? We're sorry, but this is what we are doing. We are putting these lights on Cinderella Castle. We're sorry that, your pictures are ruined, but you're Disney. Get over it. Get over it and bring back the lights. Okay? Most people on their phones nowadays can erase something on a picture. So they could erase that crane on the picture. Okay? They could erase it easily. Easily. Alright? So, for Disney to, for people to say that crane was ruining my pictures and you need to stop doing that and blah, 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 blah. And then Disney just caving to that. That's bad. That is really bad show. Really, really bad show. Alright? You are Disney. Get over it. get over it and bring us back the lights. Bring us back, bring back bring us back the Castle Dream lights, okay? If people are complaining that there's a crane in the Magic Kingdom, get over it. They'll get over it, okay? They'll get over it. Who cares? Who cares, okay? You're doing, you would be doing one of the greatest things in park history by putting up those lights. And people will get over it. As soon as they see those lights illuminated at night, they'll get over it. They would get over it like that. All right? And for Disney not to do that, I think that's a shame. That's a shame. And shame on them for caving to people. Or if it's about money, then shame on them for not spending the money. All right? Because that was always a wow moment. Always a, like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how they did that. All right? But I don't know. But, it just seems to me that, you're Disney, you are a mega corporation. Put your big boy panties on and bring us back the dream lights. Bring us back the dream lights, okay? Again, if that's going to make people unhappy that they're seeing a crane in the Magic Kingdom, they'll get over it. They'll get over it, okay? Or on the flip side, if it's about money, again, you're a mega corporation. You're not going to go broke by putting these lights up every single year. Because people are going to pay money to see those lights. All right? So, I don't know, whatever the reason was, I really don't care. Just bring back the damn lights. Okay? Just bring them back. Bring them back. All right? Because we're all gonna complain about it until Disney does that. Okay? And our last story is, after my ranting, our last story is Zootopia Better Together Popcorn Bucket has arrived at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It is, I can't show it to you because I haven't bought it yet, but it's based on the vehicle that appears in the Zootopia short. When Nick and Judy first arrive on the scene, they drive on the scene in this kind of greenish truck, kind of like a futuristic looking truck. That's what the popcorn bucket looks like. Is just like the vehicle in this short film. So you can pick it up now at Disney's Animal Kingdom. But there you are. There's your news. Again, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm of this thing. It helps get these videos out to more people. I do appreciate it. I thank you guys very much for watching this video. You guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you right back here on pretty sure I'll be here Wednesday. I don't know. I always forget because my schedule always varies. So, if I don't see you on Wednesday, I'll see you on Friday. And if not, then I'm pretty sure that I'll be here on Friday. If not, though, I'll see you next week. Again, one more time, if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, folks, very much for watching this video. You guys have a great rest of your day, and remember that tomorrow is just a dream away.